Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Paula and today we have a Chanel unboxing. Chanel unboxings are really not that common on my channel. In fact, whatever is in this box is the third Chanel item that I own. So I'm clearly taking my time and tiny steps when building my Chanel collection. Probably the smartest and best way is just to open inside the box. And this is actually the first time that I have ever filmed a proper, true unboxing of me opening this. And there is a reason which I will get into in a second, so that we can actually discuss where I got it, and that's kind of reflecting on why I wanted to film precisely everything when I opened the box. As you could see from the B-roll cutout, what's that called? This is kind of how it came. So a lot of white tissue paper, and then the item is just lying around on the bed of tissue paper. So here we have my first Chanel card holder. This is in navy blue chevron pattern, and I believe this is lambskin. And this is a second-hand piece. And looking at the hardware, it's really difficult to say, has this been silver that is now kind of tarnishing, or has this been light gold where the color is now tarnishing? But let's see how visible it actually is to you. I don't honestly mind whatsoever. There is a magnetic closure in here, and then it just has one big open compartment and then a smaller card section in the front. It says made in Italy inside. If you watched my best SOG video that I posted a few weeks back, you might have heard me say that I'm currently in love with my Saint Laurent small envelope wallet, but that I was on the market for a bit smaller card wallet that would still function as a proper wallet, so not like a flat card holder, which I do also own. And kind of, I wasn't actively searching, but there is a few places that I can kind of trust to purchase pre-owned luxury items when it comes to authenticity. And kind of when saying this, whenever buying pre-owned, there is always a chance that it is unauthentic. So I'm not saying that the places are 100% fake free, but that they have pretty good success rate on selling authentic items. And I saw this piece on the Vintage Bar, and if you're not familiar with the place, I think it's originally functioning from Denmark here in Europe, but it is also a platform where professional sellers, as well as I've understood, private sellers are able to sell their pieces. Before, years ago, when I purchased my first piece from the Vintage Bar, they actually weren't allowing anyone else to sell on their platform, only themselves. So they kind of had the physical item that they authenticated, and then they kind of shipped it. Now, as they have also grown, I think they've managing it a bit differently. So there can also be other professional sellers on the platform. So I saw this Chanel card holder on the Vintage Bar, and it was around 480, 490 euros or something like that. For some reason, also pre-owned Chanel SLGs tend to go for quite hefty price points. So if I would purchase new from the boutique, currently I believe Chanel sells these type of flap card holders for 500, 540 euros, 560 euros, like 550-ish. So having a piece that is a pre-owned one, so it is in very, very good condition. I would say excellent, but as you can see from the corner, there is like some signs of wear. So it's not like perfect, pristine. I'm completely okay with it because this would get a lot of use and wear in my bag. So if it already looks a bit like used, then that's okay. But I kind of almost paying the full price of a new one for pre-owned. No, I wasn't really tempted. But then I noticed that the professional seller who is selling this piece is closet to closet. And I was like, okay, probably the vintage bar is taking some kind of profits from selling that. So it might be that if I can find the closet to closet professional seller, I will be able to maybe get this for a better price, or at least see if they are selling it with different price points. And I actually did find the professional seller's website and Instagram, and they were selling this for almost 100 euros less than on the vintage bar. But because I am quite skeptical of like everything, I went a bit of a lookout. So I went to look at these professional sellers' Instagram to see if it looks legit, like what's going on over there. And it looked fine to me. It's not like the biggest reseller, clearly. It's more like one person business, but for me it looked okay-ish. Because the seller is from France, obviously everything was in French on their website. So I did end up sending them a message on Instagram to see if they would even ship outside of France, which they do. So they replied very quickly on really good English and explained to me how I just need to choose basically to the country to where I want it to be shipped, and then that's it. That's how it works, which was great. Then I took all the photos that they had listed of this card wallet and I authenticated this based on the pictures. Because still there is a doubt in my mind, and the pictures turned out to be authentic, and I will leave a link into the description box of the authenticator I tend to use. It's not sponsored, it's nothing. I just like, if in case you are in a look for or a need for a authenticator, that's what I tend to use. So the pictures came out authentic, and I kind of got the reassurance to purchase this. Yes, it is a lot of money, but it's not still like thousands of euros to risk on buying from some new place. And basically, whenever I had purchased this, I got a tracking code for the item. The person shipped it within less than a day. So when I made the purchase, basically less than 24 hours, I got the tracking code. And then I just needed to wait for it to arrive to Finland. And because the shipping was not that expensive really, it was not the fastest like express delivery. So it took some days to come to Finland. And I picked up that box that you saw in the beginning, and then this was inside it. And when I had received the item, I double authenticated it. First checked that this is the same as it was in the photos, and then I took my own photos and authenticated it again. Because that's how paranoid I am. So far so good. It has turned out to be authentic. And I am a happy owner of a Chanel card wallet, which I love the color. I love dark blue, navy blue. It's perfect. My preference is chevron anyway, so it couldn't have worked better. And I'm now following this closet to closet on Instagram, and I'm just like super curious to find out new platforms and new places to purchase authentic pre-owned luxury items, because items, as we are living in the world of super fakes and all of that, it gets a bit stressful to buy pre-owned stuff. But at the same time, prices for new items are crazy. So I'm kind of stuck with pre-owned and trying to figure out ways to get some kind of peace of mind when buying these type of items. That was it. I just wanted to show you my new Chanel piece and third overall that I currently own. So I have a vintage Chanel flap bag as well as Chanel ballet flats. And I'm quite happy with my slowly growing Chanel collection. But I can't lie that maybe like one item I still have on my mind, and that would be a vintage Chanel bag in black, but I'm in no rush of getting it, so it will happen when it does, or then it doesn't. It's not like I'm hunting it obsessed, but that's what I have my eyes open for, and that might be that then my Chanel items I am super pleased with owning. But for now, I'm just like, I'm really happy with my purchase, and the color, shape, like everything is just amazing. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye.